Welcome back to Learning with Natari. By the standards of the ICIDH, an impairment is an abnormality of the structure or function of a person, psychologically or physically. Impairments cause disabilities, which are a lack of ability or a decreased ability to perform activities in a way that is typical for the average human being. Handicaps are disabilities that create a disadvantage to the survival role of a person relative to their characteristics such as age and culture. By the standards of the ICF, health is assessed by body function and body structure. A body function or structure is impaired if there is a significant loss or deviation from that of the average human being. It looks at activity and activity limitations, which would be the ability, inability, or reduction in ability to perform activities of daily life. The ICF looks at a person's ability to participate in life situations, or if their participation has been or become restricted. It also looks at the environmental factors that affect a person's well-being. This includes their social environment, physical environment, and their attitudinal environment, like mindsets and lifestyle habits or choices. Overall, the ICF focuses on function and structure and how that interacts with a person's activities, participation, and environment. The ICIDH focuses on how normal or abnormal a physical or psychological structure or function is, the degree to which activities are restricted caused by that abnormality, and if it causes disability in the survival role of the person. The purpose of the ICF is to have a scientifically based, systematic coding system that compares multidisciplinary data about the consequences of health conditions across the world and across time. This is done in a way that uses common language and standards of service. It looks at human conditions from functional abilities perspectives and not as black and white, disabled or not disabled checklists. Having a condition is not synonymous with having a disability. The ICF tries to assess the person as a whole instead of by individual pieces of the body. The ICF examines abilities or impairments without directly assigning a specific cause. For example, someone could have difficulty speaking for a number of different reasons, such as stroke, autism, or a malformation of their mouth structures. The ICF looks at their ability to dress themselves rather than whether or not they have two hands. So if there are issues with our body functions or structures, it's an impairment. If there are issues with our ability to do activities, it's a limitation. And if there are issues in our ability to participate, it's a restriction. Our possible impairments, limitations, and restrictions are affected by our health conditions, environmental factors, including social, and our personal factors. For example, if you have hypermobile ADS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, your connective tissue does not support your joints as well, and it makes your muscles have to work harder. This affects your ability to stand still for long periods of time. Your inability to stand still for long periods of time affects your participation in employment that requires that ability. But with proper accessibility supports in your environment, such as a tall bar stool or movement breaks, your impairments and limitations may not cause a significant reduction in participation and hypothetically reduce the overall experience of disability. That's all for now. Catch you next time. Toodles.